Good morning, teacher. I talk to cloud. Okay. What is cloud? Is provision of service hosting over the internet. These services are divided into three broad categories. Infrastructures as a service is IaaS. Platform as a service is PaaS, and software as a service is a SaaS. Cloud service have uh, uh, three distinct characteristics that distinguish them from traditional hosting. On the one hand, uh, pricing is set depending on one, usually for minute of hours. The service is elastic, since the user can access this is as he wants and in the moment he wants it. Finally, the service is is managed and managed entirely by the provider. By doing this, the consumer does not need anything except a personal computer and internet access. Finally, take this out cloud can be private or public. Public cloud is the one that sells service on the internet to any user, and private cloud are network or hub of data that belong to an organization and that offers hosting service to limit number of people. Different types of clouds. It's three. First is public cloud. Second is private cloud, and three is hybrid cloud. Public cloud is a public cloud service. Is when the provider provides its resource openly to all anything that one needs from individuals to large corporations. These types of service are thus offered by Amazon, Microsoft, or Google Engine. Private cloud. It's other sit on the scale in the private cloud. What is it when the vendor performs deployment and management of the system for the entity that is part of it. The entities that opt for this type of system are those that have a high level or complexity and need to centralize their resource. Such a large corporations or public administrations. The system that is standing out the most for this type of service in OpenStack and open source solution. Hybrid cloud is name indicates. The solution is composed of the previous two, where a part of the service and information is offered publicity and another privately. This type of solution has a lot of potential since they allow you to grow your system by hearing what you need from third parties. This type of service can also be performed with OpenStack. Modalities of service. Cloud providers offer a number of additional services that adjust the offer to the client net, depending on the complements of the solution offered. We have infrastructures as service, platforms as a service, of software as a service. Software as a service is a SaaS. We can talk about this system when the user meets all the tools to implement the necessary process for the company. Um, Infrastructure as a service is a IaaS. There is no added value. The supplier of offer storage capacity and raw process, being the user the one who built the applications he need from scratch. Platforms as service is a PaaS. Is discuss tools and utilities are offered to facilitate the constructions of applications such as the database or programming environment. Pros and cons of a specific cloud. Pros: 1. Integrates easily and quickly with the rest of the application. 2. Services are provided globally, providing increased capacity, backups, and minimizations of downtimes. 3. It's regulate minimal investment and infrastructure, as it is only necessary to have a cloud platform and no software to install. And 4. Is its updates automatic. Cons is a one internet access is regular. 2 is the application interface are continually modified. 3 is possible overload or on service if the number of users is very high. And 4 is it does not work well with low speed connections. Instructions to cloud. Okay, 1. Sync in with your Google Drive or other. Okay. 2. To upload files, click the button that says new. 3. Save upload file. 4. Choose the file or folder you want to upload. 5. Finally, upload select file. My conclusions is in this world that is the cloud, which is used for different things as well as for companies and normal people. Um, we also realized that one of the known functions of this is to be able to store files, etc. We also saw the different clouds um, that exist and what their similarities and difference. In addition to seeing the pros and difficult of the cloud. Finally, we saw how you can use this with some small instructions. Finally, for me, it's very useful information since I knew what clothes were, but I didn't know the different types of clothes. That helped me expand my understanding of this area. Goodbye, and thank you for your attention.